Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. We are starting off this work week with some pleasant, dry weather. Very nice for the next couple of days. We're tracking a couple of storm systems that do bring us some light rain showers, perhaps to the middle part of the week, and in the second half of the week, better rain chances start showing up, especially Thursday night. But let's go back and look at what we've seen so far here up till March 1st, and really since March 1st. All right, so since March 1st, of course, most of this includes last Thursday night. Rain and thunderstorms in Tyler producing more than an inch of rainfall compared to average that's just under a half inch above average. Longview has just under an inch of rainfall since the beginning of the month, and really we're only 6 days into the month, a quarter of an inch ahead of where it should be. But for the year, Longview is running about an inch and a half above average. Lufkin, just 0.6 of an inch of rain since the start of the month, as most of the rain, it blew through Lufkin Thursday night. It just raced through there, so it wasn't a lot of rainfall. And for the month then, about 1/10 of an inch behind. For the year, about an inch behind. So very interesting when we look at these rainfall totals across the area, the way things shape up. A little more rainfall in the northern part of East Texas. In deep East Texas, it's just been a little drier than average. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the upper level winds through later this week. We look at the upper level winds because what happens at the surface is often reflected above. And in this case is exactly what's going on. We have a fast west to east flow across the area. There's this little storm system that crosses Thursday into Friday. That will drag the cold front, weak cold front, into East Texas. That's our best chance of rain. Otherwise, there are a few disturbances around Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and then Friday morning. But really, this is the main weather maker for the week. And otherwise, the zonal west to east flow is also, I guess, another weather maker for us in that it kind of gives us peaceful, warmer than average days and nights, except for Thursday. And with high pressure parked over the central Gulf, we should continue to have increasing moisture as the week goes on, and also temperatures that are above average. We see that reflected here in the 10-day temperature trend in East Texas. Last week we talked about a colder shot of air coming in, and now it looks like most of that is going to be pushed off to the east of us. So next 3 days, lower 80s. It does get cooler, but not as cool as we were talking. We were looking at highs in the 50s and morning lows close to freezing next weekend, and that's just not materializing right now. Lower 70s, low to mid 70s through Sunday, and then Monday, 68, 71 on Tuesday, 73 Wednesday, and 72 Thursday as we head toward St. Patrick's Day. All right, looking at the temperature outlook then, March 14th through March 20th. Again, near average temperatures are favored through that time frame, with cooler than average weather favored over the East Coast, near average to above average temperatures in West Texas, parts of New Mexico and Arizona, and then the West Coast, which might be setting up for another atmospheric river event coming into northern parts of California. Cloud cover and rain would keep those areas with cooler than average temperatures. But here in East Texas, it certainly looks like we could be experiencing some cooler than average weather. And our 10-day low temperature trend kind of reflects that in the fact that our morning lows are around 46, but we really only dipped down close to that a couple of times. So we're probably going to end up near average to slightly above average, despite what I just showed you on that long range 8 to 14 day map. Now, granted, beyond day 10, we might have a couple of days where those temperatures do kind of cool down there in days 11, 12, 13, and 14. So, but in the next 6 to 10, we should be near to above average, especially the next 3 mornings with overnight lows in the 60s. A lower 50s then as we get into a weekend, so some cool mornings are returning. Sunday morning, 57 degrees. Oh, by the way, Saturday night into Sunday morning, don't forget to spring forward 1 hour, or you will be late to all the events that you are trying to make Sunday morning, including church. Kind of embarrassing to walk in super late. Sunday morning, 48 degrees. Tuesday, 48 degrees. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we're warming back to the low to mid 50s. All right, let's take a look at future skycast. Again, tomorrow morning, some clouds will be around. There is some data that points toward more sunshine. So I think morning clouds will be kind of the rule, giving way to some sunshine in the afternoon and temperatures warming back into the 80s once again. There's the storm system that I showed you Wednesday into Thursday going by. You can see the rain and thunder from southern Missouri all the way back through southeastern Oklahoma to the Red River. That passes. You see additional showers and thunderstorms coming by in north central Texas, North Texas, toward Dallas. Bigger thunderstorm out toward Abilene in that time frame. And that low goes by with numerous showers and thunderstorms along the I-40 corridor, while the I-20 corridor stays relatively dry through Thursday into Thursday night. Thursday night into Friday is our best chance of rain. So breaking that down over the next 2 days, when we look at it over the next 2 days, you get a little bit of rain again. This will be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And if you look just specifically at Wednesday itself, you're looking at those showers staying Tyler, Longview, northward. And then if we go over Thursday and Friday by themselves, we'll see more widespread rain with heavier rain closer to the storm system to the north. So there might be as much as an inch, inch and a quarter of rainfall, Canton, Emory, Mount Pleasant, and Jefferson. And then over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, should dry out again. So maybe just some very light rain over the weekend heading into Saturday or Sunday. All right, that's the 7-day rainfall forecast. As for the hour-by-hour forecast for Tuesday, again, cloud cover giving way to a little sunshine by the afternoon. All in all, throughout the day, just a 20% chance of rain and a high temperature that approaches 80 degrees. We'll spend the better part of the afternoon in the 70s, and then at the tail end of the afternoon, just kind of tick on up there to about 80 degrees. All right, high temperatures around East Texas up at Mount Pleasant, 76 degrees. In Pittsburgh, 77 across Camp County and back over toward Winsboro, I think 77. In Mineola, around 81. Gilmer sneaks up to 78. Longview and Tyler, 83. Jacksonville and Henderson, low to mid-80s. 82 Jacksonville, 84 Henderson. 83 over in Carthage. Athens, 81. Canton, 81 degrees. And over Deep East Texas, more of the same. Mix of sun and clouds, highs in the low 80s. Groveton, for instance, up to 83. Crockett up to 83. 83 in Center. 81 at Hemp Hill. Here's your Baylor Scott White Texas Spine Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So partly cloudy Tuesday, 20% chance of rain, and a high temperature of 83 degrees. On Wednesday, morning showers, and then a high of 80 with some sunshine in the afternoon. Thursday, most of the day dry up until we make it to the evening hours. The cold front slips in. We make it to 82. And then after the rain and the thunder leave Friday morning, we see clearing skies and a high of just 71. We're a little cooler Saturday, but all in all, very nice weather. 50 in the morning, partly cloudy, 70 in the afternoon. Partly cloudy, 74 on Sunday. Partly cloudy on Monday, 68 degrees, which is relatively right about average. Tuesday, partly cloudy up to 71. Partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. Wednesday, 73. And then a better chance for some showers returning by March 16th. All right, thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus, and have a great evening.